Hello everyone, it's your buddy Amada here, and we are back in Vintage Story. Oh, I did a few things off. You can see I killed these guys because they fight me. Grab their stuff yet. I'm really hoping for a gear. It doesn't look like we're going to get one. Anyways, I've been a bit off here. I am helping my father with he had a stroke, so we're kind of clearing out his house, and I'm helping take care of him. So you won't see as many videos, but today we are looking for new forms of metal. So I'm going to show you what we did already and where we're at here. One, we are starting to put down floors. I don't want to put down floors here yet because I don't want to move. Well, at least on this barrel, I don't want to. The barrel's going to drop, kind of like this storage container. We'll get that all fixed at some point. I've got some jars here getting ready for our wine. Yeah. So, went ahead and got some bronze here. We did not get enough copper in the areas down south. There's a couple here that might have some copper there, but unfortunately was not enough to make a whole heck of a lot of bronze. This is all I've got right now. So 9 bits of bronze. This will go very quickly. Also got a, as you can tell, bronze pickaxe. Excuse me, prospecting pick. I'm going to show you what that does. I did make the prospecting pick from this right here, this mold. I'm going to eventually get this all organized. This forge is going to be bigger. I just got to figure out how, or no, I wouldn't say how, but what I'm going to do to make it bigger. I keep burning myself walking through here. If this is hot and this is hot, walking through here is dang near impossible. So, anyways, I'm going to show you what the prospecting pick does. I'm going to go down here where I just was, clearing it out. Oh, and I'm clearing out, not the same as cleared out, apparently. Now he's down. Please give me something good. Probably nothing. Yeah. Alright, so we're going to start looking for a metal. You guys. We need light down here. Okay, if we had light down here, this would not be so bad. Anything from you? No. Alright, so I want to look for metal. I always start right at my base. I got very lucky this time. I found a metal. A mineral that has the potential for good metal. Okay, I dug a hole through my old survival base, I guess. So to use the prospecting pick, you have to knock out 3 different blocks with it, all within a certain range of each other. They have to be so far away and within a chunk. So we're in a chunk right now. I'm going to show you how this works. We're going to knock this out. The metal that we are going to find happens to be magnetite. So you can see in the bottom left there, it says need 2 more samples. We're going to grab one from way over here. And we're going to grab one from, let's see, right. And boom. So you see it says decent magnetite. Even though it's only 0.4% absolute, decent means that there is a very good chance that it's here. Now, there is a different way, or well, more steps that would be needed to find the mineral. What you would do is, so basically if we, let's say, so if we got a chunk right here that we're in, and it has a small amount, we could start prospecting in different, directions here to figure out if we are getting closer to a larger node. And that normally is what I'd be doing. I'd be prospecting every 2 or 3 chunks. There's a mod that shows the chunks and what's in them. I'll have to show that to you guys once I don't think it's updated yet. Or 1.18, but we'll see. Anyways, what you want to get to is decent. Decent is very good. One thing I did do ahead of time is make these wooden ladders. You are going to need a lot of wooden ladders. So, as we dig down here, and I hope I have enough pick. I think my pickaxe is good enough. We're going to go find magnetite. And it is a deep ore, so it is going to be nowhere near where we're at right now. We're going to have to go down quite a ways. Make sure you guys are checking out the wiki It'll tell you like what layers it's in. We're in andesite right now. Andesite, yeah, I said that right. It is going to be significantly further down. Ladders, real simple. You get a bunch of them. They're made out of sticks. I had to collect a lot of sticks. I do suggest the mod for sticks from wood. It does use your handsaw, but yeah, you get a significant more, or you get a lot more. Say that correctly. A lot more sticks, rather than having to go out and fish for them. Tree limbs and whatnot. So ladder, real simple. At the bottom here, if I point to the upper part of this chunk, it will grow the ladder up. If I point to the bottom of it, I believe it goes down or it reduces. Remember? But anyways, there's also a mod out there that lets you climb this ladder faster. Yeah, as you can see, it lifted the ladder all the way up here, and we are going to be going pretty deep, I believe, to find magnetite. Now, that being said, there's another part of this prospecting pick. I do suggest making sure that it's checked when you make a new game. It is this right here, this node search mode. I typically do either a 4 or a 6, which if you check out, when you start a new game, it will tell you roughly the numbers. But this node search allows you to, you can hit one block with it, and it will tell you, if it shows anything, probably won't. And as you can see in the bottom there, oh, there is verified bismuth. Oh my goodness. That is fantastic. That means that there is bismuthinite, I don't know, we can make bismuth nearby, verified medium amounts. That means we are actually relatively close, relatively speaking. If it said trace amounts, it means that we are, it's within a certain range. I can't remember exactly what the calculations are. You guys are going to have to figure that out. Go on Wiki. You'll see it there. I'm just going to let you know that that said medium amount, which means it's actually not that far away. So I could keep going down here. Or spawns as I call it a pancake. Kind of in a flat, sort of way, I guess. You'll see what I'm talking about when I get there. But let's see here. Let's just check one more time here. This prospecting pick, still verified medium. The quartz is trace now, which means, oh no, never mind. It's not there anymore. So the quartz was up here. Thinking we're close. You want to see large amount, I believe, but we can just start pecking around here and see if we can find that bismuth. I was going to go after magnetite today, which is iron, but you know what? Getting bismuth is not a bad thing to find. It is a higher tier of, I believe it is a tier above bronze. Let's see here. Kind of chip out a section here. So anyways, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go straight out. And this will let us know if we're getting closer. Let's do this here, do this here. I might have the setting a little high for the search node. Let's see here, let's check this out. And it says verified trace amount. So we're going in the wrong direction, according to this. This is andesite. I'm going to pick up this andesite rock in here because I'm going to use that for building. So that means that is not the direction we want to be going. This does take time. Let me just keep going here. Bismuth bronze, I don't remember the calculations for it, is mixed, bismuth is mixed with copper instead of using tin, and you get bismuth bronze rather than regular tin bronze. Okay, that's cool. Andesite. Added cracked layers, I don't know what that does. Kind of freaks me out a little bit. Boom, and spherite, verified trace. So this is definitely not the right direction because it didn't even show up. In the bottom there, you see that verified Yeah, see the found the following nodes. That's the last one. Definitely not the way we want to go. So we are semi-close here. I'm guessing, only guessing, that it's in this general direction. Bismuth is just going to last longer. We are going to have to find more copper because, of course, I made a bunch of stuff out of bronze. Let's see if it's closer in that direction. Might be below us. Verified medium amounts. Okay, so might actually be getting closer, but definitely not farther away. I think bismuth is very deep. Let's see here. You might get lucky and just hit it relatively quick. I don't know. I have a feeling we're not. What I'm doing now is going down just to see if depth is anything. May or may not. Alright, let's see here. Prospecting pit. Pop. Well, let's do it. Go. Bismuth verified small amounts. Okay, so we are going the wrong direction. Or the wrong height. So, let's try it here. Oops, here. See what it says. Verified small amounts. So, we are closer here. Oh. It's definitely in and around this area. I don't think it's up. Anyways, I told you that it's like a pancake shape. The reason why that's nice is because as you go down, you will eventually hit it. Because it covers a decent enough area. We do know it is nearby somewhere. Maybe it's not down here. I went a bit too deep. Verified medium amounts of quartz. Bismuth verified small amounts. So we are going in the wrong direction. So we were closer up here. I have a feeling it is further up. We're just a little off. Oh my. We found it. Okay, so that's how you find metal. Use that prospecting pick, find a general area where it says there's a decent amount of it. We do still have magnetite somewhere in this chunk that we're in, or where it's likely. We only did percentage. Yeah, we found bismuth. This is great. Let's see what our quality is. So by a pancake, it does kind of, I think it goes with the curvature of like the top soil. So it'll go like a straight line here, and then like, you know, some maybe above it, but it just flattens itself out. You get typically a flat vein rather than a vein that goes vertical. It's horizontal. It's more likely to be horizontal. This is okay. We are going to check the quality of this. Cover over the chunks. These are chunks. As you can see, this is about as good as it gets. You cannot get better than this. This is rich. This does mean there's 25 units of bismuth in there. If you had the regular amounts or the medium amounts, it would only be 20 units. You crush this with a hammer, which we'll show you in a bit here. And that would get you bismuth. Yeah, that would get you the bismuth ore. And I believe it's bismuth bronze. I very rarely ever get to bismuth. I usually find iron before I find bismuth for some reason. I don't know why. But anyways, I'm going to keep mining this out here until it's done, and I will be right back. Okay, and I'm back. So, did a little research. Bismuth bronze requires zinc, which is sphalerite, I believe. Have to check on that to be 100% sure. I do have a mod on right now. We're going to use it. We properly sleep here. Okay, and we're back here, so I was about to show you guys the mod that I have on right now. Pretty early here. This mod is the Prospector Info mod. What this does, if we don't die, Oops, not the cave. What it does is it tells you the info about... I don't remember where I put my cave. It was down here somewhere. Alright. All do here is we're just going to prospect out here, and I'll show you what it does. It's an overlay on your map. Whoops. Oh, whoops. Okay. Anyways, to switch back and forth between your node search and your density search, you hit F. I was doing a node search, which searches for ore in a certain range. Sample, and boom, there we go. Oops. Interesting. Okay, so I am right between two chunks here. Far enough away. There we go. Okay. We got decent magnetite. That is going to be our... Oh, and as you can see there, we are now at 0.5%. We were at 0.4 before, which means we are actually going in the right direction. So our original chunk is up here, and this is now showing that it's a little bit more going in this direction. A little bit higher chance that magnetite will show up. But as I said, this mod puts on, and you can overlay over here, it's prospector info. You can search for all ores or considerate or whatever be looking for. So if we select one here, it'll basically tell us, this just tells us everything. Okay, so we're just going to do all ores. But yeah, you can see here, it tells you triangulated 8 traces of ore. Got decent magnetite, minuscule amounts of cassiterite, galena, sphalerite, cinnabar, graphite, and halite, plus gold. But they're minuscule amounts, so they're pretty much not worth looking for. But it does mean that there is magnetite somewhere nearby. And we're going to leave here because these guys are just killing me right now. And once these guys are gone, we'll come right back there. We do have honey now, and I will show you how those honey pots work once we get back there. So let's do this. Let's go a little ways south of where that was. And you can use this to kind of gauge where the chunks are, because obviously the chunk would be directly south of there. So we are right there. So let's do another little prospect here. And I did not grab any shovels. Sand out of the way. Okay, oops. Goofed. There we go. The hell was that? Oh, a squirrel. What is that? Oh, it's the pheasant thing or whatever. God, they make the weirdest noises. Also part of a mod. What is that? Andesite. Look like a mineral to me for some reason. Alright, let's see what we got going on down here. Oh my gosh, I am not having good luck here. Getting to stone. There we are. Alright, so let's do one. Okay. 2 more. Oh, if I can get out of here. So where we're at right now is directly south. I'm gonna guess we're pretty close to where it needs to be. As far as within the chunk. Yep. Okay. Oh, I should have brought a shovel. Okay, so chunk here. Oh, right here. Okay, decent magnetite. We're still at 0.5%. We're probably, I'm thinking, the general area of collection of veins. Interesting that overlay did not show up for that one. Okay. Well, usually it works. I don't know why it didn't do that. It must be a glitch. But now we know we have decent magnetite in this area. Yeah. Oh no, we need one more sample. Wasn't paying attention. Shoot. Can we get over here maybe? Or is this too close to the other one? Maybe. And, okay, you're too close. The others. Or we're sitting right in the middle of a chunk. What I'm guessing. Oh, the dirt here is really thick. Alright, let's see what we got here. And here we got very poor, so very poor magnetite. Which means that the further we go north, the more obviously we get. So this may be kind of where we need to be find magnetite, which is iron. And let's go back. I'm going to show you how these honeypots work in hopes that our drifter friends went away. So we don't lose it. We're going to do this in there, and we're going to throw that in there. Okay. All right. So we got a total of 30 chunks of bismuth. There's still a guy nearby. Okay, though. Okay. So we have honey. You can see one does not yet, though. These other two have a golden ring. Kind of see when you stand back a little bit. See, there's that little golden ring there? There's a golden ring there, too. And also, when you go up to here, it says lacks a usable honey pot. When there's a honey pot on there, that's because the honey pot is full. So we're going to put the honey pot down on the ground. We're going to take our knife, right-click it, and then you see here we've got, where is it? Oh, right here. We got honeycomb. So I'm going to put this back, and then it will refill. Gather the rest of these real quick. And bam. More. Any flowers there. Be able to set it down. Here we go. Then, when you put it back on here, it will start telling you that they're out gathering. So yeah. And then this mod's better. I like it better because it's you can keep reusing the honey pots, whereas normally you'd have to break the skeps to get the honey. So there, you don't have to break them anymore. There's a few different types of hives, but that's the first one you get. The rest require different materials. So one thing we can use bismuth for is making lantern plates. That's the only thing they can be used for by itself. The bismuth, the bismuth ingots. So probably do that. Probably make a couple of them. We've got plenty of bronze, at least for right now. And I can easily find more bismuth. But yeah, take your hammer, smash the chunks, and you get nuggets. And these nuggets here, I'll tell you, 20 pieces will smelt to 1 ingot. So what's that? A decent amount of ingots. To make the bronze, though, you would mix it with zinc and copper, so you wouldn't be using much. So we're not going to do that. But we are going to want to make a couple lanterns. So we want 400 total. Oh, that'll be 4 ingots. 2 ingots makes 1 plate. Okay, and we didn't grab any coal. Okay, that's smelting. I'll show you what you guys need to do with the honey. We're going to need to make another bucket, though, soon here. Or drink the juice from this one. See our wine here. Got a few more days. But what we do with this here is we then take the honeycomb, so we've got 10 of it, go over the top of your bucket, right-click, and then you hold down left. It will squeeze out the honey and give us wax, which we can candles. Candles will be used for your lamps. Here we go. Got 2 liters of honey. You can put those in jars. Usually what I do. Look at that. So then we got a whole jar. 2 liters of honey. I believe the jars hold up to 10. Might be guessing there. I'm not 100% sure. Been a little while since I've had honey. Yeah, but yeah, you get all this beeswax, and then beeswax can be used to make candles. 3 candles there. There we go. Those candles can be put into our lamps when we get to that point. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Look at that. Okay. And go ahead and pick that up. We picked it up. Forgot anyways. Alright, so pour this out. So I like bismuth lamps because of how they look. They got that cool iridescent coloring to them. Oh, look at that. Cool. Go. Yep. Alright, I'll be back and we'll make those into some plates and some lamps. Also thought it'd be a good time to show you our raspberry bushes are growing. However, I was very correct in thinking that this was a bad setup. There's no way I'm going to be able to run all those. Because, show you, when you try to walk through this little lane here I made, chances of you bumping one by accident is kind of, it's there. So you're definitely not going to want to, I'm going to probably do something about that. Maybe put some ladders or something and then a crosswalk or something that I can grab the berries from above. It does appear you can walk in between here though. Do it just right. Yeah. But yeah, there's our raspberries growing there on 8 days. Some of these are 6. I planted some of these later. Nice with this mod, the Wildcraft mod, is that I can actually just take the clippings from these and continue to grow, and we can have just an epic amount of raspberry bushes. Or an epic amount of wine. Great, those rabbits are really ticking me off. Okay, so, you see here our lamp. And this is what else bismuth can be used for. Archimedes screw. I've never used these. I don't know what they do or how they work. But I'm sure we'll figure that out as we go. You can also make this cool little plaque here out of different metals. I don't believe this is a mod. I think this is in the game. But yeah, you can make a cool little plaque. Yeah, we're going to instead make 2 lamps. To make a lamp, you need a plate. It does appear you need silver. Didn't even know. Darn. So it does appear we're not going to be making the lamp today. I also need to get quartz. I didn't even think about that. But anyways, that's what bismuth is used for. That's what the lamp looks like. I need to get more silver. I got 1 chunk. 20 pieces into 1 ingot, and we need 20 of them. 5. 20 pieces. Worth 5. We need 20 total. Yeah, we need a lot more silver. Shoot, I completely forgot we needed that. But yeah, those are the ingots, bismuth ingots, so we'll save those. We got all of our bronze ingots here. We got plenty of bronze here for tools, seeing as we've got plenty of tools already made. I'm going to probably make a couple more of these saws. But yeah, that will be it. I think that's where we're going to stop today. Go ahead and make 1 bronze pickaxe. Once our copper pickaxes are used up, then we'll have that. That's it. Show you what the rest of the stuff does at some other point. Obviously, you know what the axe, the pickaxe, and the sides do. Cross-specking pick, I think. That's the hoe. And then there is this cool grunter thing. I will show you what that does and how to use that later. We didn't already do that. And what that grunter does is it gets us worms that we can throw into our garden area. Yeah, alright guys, I will talk to you later. Take care, love y'all, and we'll see you on the next video.